Underneath, I'm going to grab that, like that key lock, this figure 4, okay? Now I'm going to bring Brendan's elbow up to my chest. As I turn him, I'm going to take my left knee and put it behind his head. Turning him, bringing my left knee behind his head. Everything's nice and tight here, okay? Actually, as I'm pulling here, this is putting a little bit of pressure on his elbow. It's a separator. So like a compression. This is like a compression lock. Separating the shoulder. Now, my left elbow is driving into his ribs. I'm pinching my knees together, because I'm pinching my heel to my other knee. Okay. So and I'm pulling him up on top of me. He can't really move from here because I have it nice and tight. Okay. So I'm going to put my left leg across his head by sitting my butt onto his ribs to keep my balance. Because I don't want to make a lot of room here. I'm going to keep everything nice and tight. So I'm here, stepping across. Now I fall to my butt, and I still have this locked up, okay? From here, I'm going to pinch my knees before I let this go. When I pinch my knees, that arm will pop right back. Right into it, knees pinched, lift my hips. You have to pinch your knees. If you don't pinch your knees, I can pull his arm all the way down here. No pain at all.
Yeah, and I can just go over into him, so I get in a position where I can pull my arm out. Yeah, there's no pressure.
So the difference in me pinching my knees and not pinching my knees, here they're not pinched. As soon as I pinch them, watch how far his arm pops up. All that pressure. Tell me. I got pressure already there. Not pinched. No pressure. One more time. Here's the mount. My right hand to his right wrist. My heel to his waist. Over the top. And come underneath and figure 4 lock like you were just doing, okay? We're pulling up onto my chest, bringing my knee behind his head, nice and tight.
And if I decide, one little thing here, how he's got my arm, if I decide I want to go ahead, if I want to try to lock my hands up, watch what happens. He's in a position to just break the hold. Yep, I try to hold on.
I can go here.
Yep.
And it's going to come right off. Pinch your knees. Because he was showing you the difference, lock your hands. If I'm here, I'm going for this, I don't keep everything tight. I come across, I fall back, my knees aren't pinched, you can roll right up out of that arm bar. Now he's in a better position than me. He's on top again. Okay? So give us a partner to try that. Good? Okay, this is a very important part of this. You cannot fall back before you get your leg across his head. Because if you do, it's going to turn into you and the whole thing's blowing your back position. So sit your butt down on his chest, visually your foot across, keeping your balance, which is the most difficult part of this whole thing. Good. Good. Now, don't cross your feet. Pinch your knees. It's tight. Now you can let go of this hand. Like that. Perfect. Very important. It's a big difference between crossing my feet and pinching my knees. If I cross my feet, look at all this room right there. His arm flopping around. If I push my feet apart and pinch my knees, his arm's not going anywhere. Except where I want it to. This is a big difference right here.
People probably think if you cross, you get a better look, but that ain't the point.
Yeah, so for some reason it just went naturally.
It's much easier. If your feet are crossed and you have this arm on me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and pull my shoulder down. Because what I need to do is get my elbow past your crotch. So if you're pulling on my arm here and your feet are crossed, I'll just pop my shoulder down. If I can get my elbow on that, you can pull all day on it. What you do is pull down, do not go with this hand. This hand's not important. Once you're here, sit up. Once you're here, you have this line. You do not go with this hand. Don't pull this hand right to your chest. When you're going down, the important thing is getting control of his wrist up here. Because you'll see guys sometimes where it's like this, guys will pull. Especially if this hands are locked. This hands are locked. You'll see guys like grabbing your right hand. Guys will pull for it. I don't know why. They'll pull from their chin to get that arm down. You're doing nothing except turning yourself up. So what you would do from this position, you would sit up. You would grab this wrist. Sit this way. Roll out this way. Feel it break loose. You have to that's going to be your defense. As soon as you always move for another guard. If you guys know that I need to grab my wrist, my hands are down. Right off the bat. That'll be one thing that I'll show you too. If you're a guy's guard, you're always going to keep your hands in a position where you can get back close to each other. You don't want to be like this. You don't want to be like this. Like this. Whatever. You want to have your hands close. Because if he grabs his hand, so my hands are down. So it's not small. Both elbows outside the legs, both elbows inside. You got one in, one out. He pushes this through, brings his leg across my head, and I'm trying.
Both in or both out?
Both in or both out. You keep them in where you can get it going. This is a bad move for your arms in. It's a bad move. Just you don't want to put your hand in it. Unless you got both of them, you can do a can opener from there. But you break your guys' guard loose. I love when guys put their hands behind my head and break it for a can. Cross my head and do it.
So you're a medium one? You're a medium one?
You're doing it for me. Happy my guard. You put your hands behind my head. All I'm going to do is I'm going to put my foot in the hip. I'll try to turn it out fast. Foot in the hip. Come across. Push forward, pull the leg over. You get all the way. Good. Now when you go on here, put this heel on the ground.
I'm down.
And pull your heel towards the butt. His heel pull up his head. Now you just start to go down. Once you land this, if I keep it like that, feel tight to this, it's not going to take much. I'm just pulling out my hips. If I pull it out,